glad you said that, because I don't think I could have made it either. Well, why don't we sit down?
Oh, good idea.
Okay. After you, madam. Me, please, ma'am.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, they've been a little hard, too.
Feels good to sit down.
It was a long walk.
I enjoyed every step of it.
You have any idea what I kept thinking about as we were walking?
No, tell me.
Our future.
Well, I think that's pretty well determined, don't you?
Oh, not unless you're serious about Tony Castle.
Rick, you can be such a dope sometimes. But I thank you for asking.
Do you think about the future?
Sure, all the time.
Well, then maybe we ought to think about it together. Stephen, when we get back, maybe we should take some time and go away somewhere. Just to be together and to talk and to find out who we are. We're very different people now. Take the time to just talk about
us. I think it's a great idea going to the disco tonight.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. It'll certainly be a change of pace. But I don't think we should stay too long. You know, you're going to have to get up early. Early start, working at ELQ. I must say one thing, Kathy. Well, the Quartermain financial situation can be rather complicated.
I guess it must be.
Yes, all kinds of things can happen. They can be advantageous, they can be disastrous, depending on what kind of information you have. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm not sure.
Okay, what I'm trying to say, Kathy, is that I have a great deal of interest in everything that goes on in those offices at ELQ, you see. Well, my son's interests and mine are tied up there.
I understand that.
So I feel it is my duty to protect.
I understand, Monica.
Yes, I thought you would.
Is there anything I can do to help now that I'll be working in the office? I don't know much about high finance.
Oh, there's nothing for you to know right now. I think if you keep your ears and eyes open, you'll pick up on everything soon enough.
I'm sure I will. I want to learn all that I can.
Yes. And if there's any problem you have, any questions you might have, you just feel free to come to me.
I won't hesitate.
Good. And I hope we get together and talk. I mean, I'd like to have you keep me posted on what's happening there.
I'm so glad you could get out tonight. I really wanted to see you.
Is there something wrong?
No, I just needed to be with you for a while, that's all. Even if it's just for a few minutes. Think you could come over later?
I can't. I'm sorry. I wish I could. Monica, she's so suspicious lately. I'm sure I don't want to start feeding her curiosity.
Yeah, you're right. Her recent challenge to produce an Arnold Wellington was obviously an attempt to expose us.
There'll be other challenges, Susan. You can count on it.
What do you think we should do? Hire someone to play Wellington?
That's too risky. Anyway, even if we did pull it off, she'd just come up with something else. She's a very determined woman.
Hi, Susan. Oh, hello.
Hi. Hello, guys.
Hello. Brian? You guys having a good time?
Yeah.
Great time. The disco's really cooking, even though there is a shortage of eligible men here. Tell me, you here to dance, Alan?
No, I had to do some business with Susan here on the books.
Well, you know, I wish all my business associates were as pretty as Susan.
Oh, thank you, Brian.
You do look radiant, Susan.
No more compliments, please. It's going to go right to my head. Where's Laura? She's usually with you guys.
We don't know. Somebody said she took a couple of days off of work and seems to have disappeared.
Hope she's all right.
Oh, she's okay, Susan. Believe me, my sister wouldn't go off and do anything crazy without telling me first. I mean, I remember, in fact, one time when
Amy, I don't think that Alan and Susan want to hear any of your mini exploits tonight.
We'll
be seeing you later. Nice seeing you,
Stay out of
Susan.
trouble now, all right?
Sure.
Bye, Dr. Corley.
That Amy's incorrigible.
I don't believe what she said to me.
What about how pretty you are? What's wrong with that?
No, she didn't say pretty. She said radiant. Radiant, as in pregnant glow.
You're reading into it. I'm sure she didn't mean any harm.
Maybe she didn't, but she's right. I'm showing Alan. It's not going to be very easy from here on in. Come, pretty.
Well, this is a surprise?
Oh, I'm awfully sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt anything.
No, I meant it was a pleasant surprise.
Oh, I can tell you're ecstatic about it.
You know, we've been to a movie, Alan.
Yes?
It was really interesting. It was all about this rugged fighter pilot and his family.
Oh, yes, quite entertaining.
Oh, you enjoyed it then, did you?
Well, I did enjoy the ending, I must say.
What happened?
Well, the wife divorces his husband.
Well, because he was seeing another woman.
Too bad I missed it.
Yes, it is. But since you said you were going to be terribly busy, Kathy and I decided that we'd go to the movie alone.
And then we stopped off at Kelly's and Joe suggested the disco.
And I thought it might be a very good idea to come by. Give me a chance to meet Susan's beau. What was his name? Arnold
Wellington.
Arnold Wellington, that's it. Is he here?
No, I don't think so. He couldn't be, actually, because Susan and I were just talking business.
Oh, that's right. Business, yeah.
Guess what happened to me today, Alan?
Tell me, Kathy, what happened to you today?
I'm going to be working for your father in Alexandria in the office while Laura's away.
How did that happen?
Well, I guess you could say I was at the right place at the right time.
Yes. Well, we stopped in the office. I wanted to talk to Edward, and it became very apparent he needed somebody to answer the phones for him.
Well, congratulations, Kathy. I'm sure it'll turn into a very neat little arrangement.
That's exactly the way I feel.
Hi, Kathy. Like to dance?
Sure. Will you excuse me? I'm glad we ran into you, Alan.
Nice to see you too, Kathy.
So, this is the business.
Well, Susan's been having trouble with books all week.
No wonder. I mean, it's so dark in here. How can anybody see any figures? New mirror.
Actually, I finished all the business. I stopped off to have a nightcap. That's all.
I never realized that you needed music to have a nightcap party.
Well, it's nice for a change, isn't it?
I never even realized you needed this kind of music.
I don't need it, but I enjoy it. You get used to it.
I wouldn't get too used to it if I were you. You never know when it'll be taken away from you.
Kathy dances well, doesn't she?
Yes. She was very well.
You put her in ELQ to spy on my father, didn't you?
I am Alexandria.
I really don't see any point in a wife planting spies inside a husband's organization. The Quartermains have always been able to look after their own problems inside the family, Monica.
Well, Helen, I consider Kathy part of the family. Oh, for goodness sakes, you know she's not a U-2 pilot.
I think it's a mistake.
Well, then you have a better idea?
I'm going to get another drink. And then I must finish talking to Susan about the books.
Oh, yes. The books, of course.
Sorry, folks.
She knows, doesn't she?
She doesn't. She doesn't know. Not for sure. If she did, she'd already blown the whistle. She's only guessing.
What does she want from us, Ellen?
She wants us to make a slip-up. She wants us to make a mistake. She wants something that she can put her claws into.
I'm scared.
I know. Don't be. Will you look at me, please?
Ellen, I can't. She'll see my eyes. The way I look at you, she'll know.
I don't care anymore.
You do this all the time? That's what you guys do all night? It's interesting.
This is no way to live, Susan. Hiding living in fear like this is terrible.
We don't have any choice, Alan. She's holding the trump card, Alan Jr.
He's my son, too. I wish I didn't have to have you involved in all of this.
I'm as much a part of this as you are. We've got to share this.
Excuse me, Dr. Quartermain. I know you're busy with your books and everything, but I was
Yes,
just...
Kathy, what is it?
Well, Monica's leaving, and I would like to stay, so I was just wondering if you're going to stay, could you give me a ride home?
Sure thing. You go ahead and have a good time. I'll tell Monica.
Thank you.
Be right back.
The juggler has returned.
The juggler?
Well, that's what you were doing, weren't you? Juggling the books?
Yes, something like that. Look, I've run into another problem, actually, on the books. I'm going to have to stay on a while. I'll drive Kathy home later, all right?
Well, that's very nice of you. And you can be sure I won't wait up for you.
Everything all right?
For now. I made a decision, Susan. I'm going to be there when you have the baby.
Alan, I want that more than anything in the world.
I'm going to be there. And I'm going to get rid of all this pressure that's on top of us, once and for all. I'm going home tonight, and I'm going to tell Monica everything.